Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to some of you, and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger, gentlemen. Most of us are not upset about the Massa challenge, and that's good, but we're aware of it, and that's good. Some of you understand the right way to react to it, but you don't know how to articulate it. And I will articulate for you the right way to react, which is what most of us are doing anyway. The right way to react to it is to be aware of it, see it for what it is, but not stress yourselves out about it. And here's one way to do it. Don't remember the faces of the ladies that do the Massa challenge in order to have a grudge against them. Remember the faces so that none of us will make the mistake of later on getting with one of these women when they decide to come back to black. This is something that we need to make impossible once a woman gets with a white. It is not the same thing as getting with a Latin American or an Arab. It's not. When they get with one of them, first off, especially if they've done anything for that man that they would not do for a Shine, Serena Williams, anybody? Make sure they can never come back to a brother. And that's the first thing. But more importantly, too, keep in mind that they're using the identity of an enemy, because a lot of those guys in the challenge aren't enemies, but they're using the identity of our common enemy to rub into our faces. Well, that right there makes them enemies as well. And look at these men and understand. Look at the reactions of these men when they hear the word Massa coming from the phone. When they hear the word Massa coming off the phone, you see them shake their heads and let the collars go and look at her like she's crazy. I'm tired of seeing really women act childish and goofy and immature and still able to find options in men. What I blame these guys for is only that they spent time and stayed with someone that's this childish and immature, and that's if they stayed after they found this out about these ladies. Now, that's whether the woman's white or black, it doesn't matter. Western men tolerate a lot of immaturity and childishness in women. We're trained to. It's okay for them to act this way in our minds because that's how we've seen pretty much all of them act. And I told you they've been functioning as a union so as to desensitize us to certain things and train us to just have expectations of them that are easy for them to meet. Well, they turn around and keep raising standards for us to meet. And if enough of us meet them, they just raise the standards even higher. There is no game more clever than that. However, we should have been able to see through it. And that's been our mistake. Well, that's the way women are. They're going to do stuff like this. No. That's not the way women are. That's the way girls are. And a lot of girls don't act like that. One of the reasons I'm saying, gentlemen, that we should make sure we remember the faces only for the purposes of locking them out. Don't smash and dash. Don't pump and dump these women. Lock them out. Give them nothing. As Lion of MGTOW would say, shout out to him. The reason I say to do this is not because it's going to send a message to the women that are now legally adults and have met with met with measures of success in men despite being childish or even just hypocritical. But it is because of two other reasons. One reason is that it can send a message to today's little girls that are going to be tomorrow's adult women. They will be able to see that no matter what kind of crap and lies their predecessors who are older tell, they're never with anybody, never validated by any men, never taken seriously by any men. And the other reason that's even more important than that is because, frankly, black men, you deserve the peace of mind that comes with the absence of having to treat a child like an adult. That's what's important to understand in this. Don't get angry. Just get smart. Remember the faces as best you can, all of you, so that if any of these ladies try to come back to black and they find a man that doesn't know the Massa challenge or doesn't remember that she was one of those in it, then once he does take her seriously and are out in public, someone's going to come to him and say to him, say, bruh, did you know that she's one of those that did this? And we'll be able to show it to him. Just make it like they did Prawn. Make it like that. Someone will be able to come up and say, yeah, bro, look at this footage. See, that's her with one of the Wyatts. And notice, he doesn't even know what he's doing. She asked him to hold a collar for a video. Let's look at what the video's gonna say. Who you with? My Massa. Okay, yeah, see, he let go of her collar. He wasn't with that mess, but look at her. Yeah, that's your fiance. Did she tell you about this? Is she making up for this? Oh yeah, she needs to be willing to share you as compensation, or else you need to leave her. She need to be one of them stay-at-home wives that shares you with other women. And I'm not telling you that you should even cheat. Polygyny is fine. I'm cool with that. But what I'm saying is that, see, the terms need to be terms that women don't accept, or else you can't find and keep nobody. And frankly, I think really you should just run these terms by her and still leave her, just to rub into her face what the truth is, which is you don't deserve anyone because you're petty enough to take the identity of an enemy, even using a man that's not one of the enemies, just to rub into our face because you childish. See, just like there are things that men can do to cancel themselves on the mating market as far as women are concerned, they need to be things that women can do. And they don't need to only be OnlyFans and Prawn. They don't just need to be that. Acting like a child should be enough. Thanks for listening. Black heart, black mind, black out. Assalamu alaikum. And as always, black heterosexual non-select male power because she don't like it, and black patriarchy until extinction or judgment day.